Good evening. Thanks for stopping by. It's another book signing. Today I'm using my poetry book, Passion Under the Purple Parasol. I want to talk about it first before I read several of the poems that are inside. One of my endorsers, Dr. Paul McLeod, says, "The poems were very insightful. Passion Under the Purple Parasol spans a wide range of experiential knowledge. My personal favorite was On Forgiveness. If God can forgive us, who are we to hate someone else? God is love. He hates the action, not the person." Passion Under the Purple Parasol. Passion is the surge of life. Purple, the color of all people. Parasol, a hiding place. Words from the poet. What say you of passion? Passion is the surge of life, the voltage and the fire. No one can escape the winds, the rains, and the pain it brings. These are the ingredients that bake the cake of life. We eat of them from birth unto death. What say you of purple? It's a hue between red and blue. Icy crimson as we enter the world through a veil. Icy purple as our last flush of life. The color courses through our insides. It is the color of all people. What say you of the parasol? It is what everyone must essentially find: a bit of shade, shelter from extreme heat, a hiding place. May you find it in the compact and sometimes humorous trappings of poetry. Wishing you the best, G.R. Pearson, Burrel. I'll read the titles of the poems that are included in this book. The first is In a Field of Purple Passion. The second is The Hummingbird. The next one is On Forgiveness. The next poem is Real Flowers. The next one is The Sea Anemone. The next poem is Love. The next one is The No Gossip Sign. The next title is I Like the Thunder. And another title is Dark, Dark Child. The next poem is Katrina. The next poem is Friendship. The next one is February. The next poem is Knowledge and Wisdom. The next poem is Woman. The next is entitled An Ode to the Music Makers of the World. The next poem is entitled Lake Michigan. Next, 911 at My House. When Nobody Loves a Child. Men. The Journey. On the War. The next title is Mississippi. The next title is I Hope I Get to See You Jump Over the Rainbow. And Let Go of People. I Don't Know Why. You'll Thank Me When You're 30. Old Man Winter. Next poem, Divorce. I Can Sleep on a Windy Night. Epiphany. A Call to Action. What the Spirit Says. The next poem is One Body. The next is His Way. Another title is Potato Chips for Christmas. One poem is Verdine. The next one is Struggles. The Bell at Ringlardner. Elegy. And the very last, Writer's Block. Today I'm going to read 4 poems from the book, Passion Under the Purple Parasol. But before I do that, I want to read my endorsers' comments. Dr. William Robertson says, inspirational, insightful, thought-provoking, and personal are the words that I use to describe this offering of prose from Pearson Burrel, unique in her presentation of thought, profound in her delivery of ideas and concepts relating to life, love, and spirituality. Her voice speaks to you from the page, enticing you to read more and learn more, live more and love more. It is work worth reading, but more importantly, worth revisiting again and again. My next endorser is Mrs. Betty Rainey Scott. She's a career and tech education teacher from the Benton Harbor area. She writes, what a journey from the engaging and thought-provoking in a field of purple passion, the wise counsel of on forgiveness, to the somewhat whimsical but practical exhortation of the no gossip sign, to the explicit warning of when nobody loves a child, to the reminiscent Mississippi. Pearson Burrel gives the reader an insightful, panoramic view of the realities of life. The reader cannot help but appreciate this poetry at its best. Insight and wisdom permeate Gail's poetry. This book is guaranteed to be a blessing to anyone who reads it. And Gail, I sure hope I live to see you jump over the rainbow. My next endorser is Marty Wagner from Ringlardner Middle School's Mouse Community. She writes, from emotions to current events to the willow in the front yard, G.R. Pearson Burrell uses the rich tapestry of poetry as a backdrop for sharing her quiet observations and her moments of epiphany. Passion of the Purple Parasol is a comfortable window seat where Pearson Burrell reminds readers to relax, remember, and reflect on their own experiences. She is a former English teacher who can truly be described as a creative wordsmith. We have so much in here, and at this time, I would like to say this is a very good time for us to just pick up books again and kind of let our imaginations roam. This is a time where we need different types of escapism, and reading is one of the most nurturing of acts that we can do, and it's not a waste of time. It just blesses us, and it also helps us span our horizons. So we're going to begin our readings now. The first poem I'm going to do is called In a Field of Purple Passion. In a field of purple passion. This one is an unwieldy burden that cannot be readily disgorged. It is appointed to men once, and after that, no more. Its footsteps are largely silent, and its shape takes polyhedral forms. It lurks in the corridors of men's hearts. Rolling off of a contorted tongue, it parts. Dropping to the floor, it springs, transforming into a quasi-ethereal thing. This one may appear without being beckoned. An iron grip is its only weapon. Its lineage can be traced east of Eden, where life reigned beyond a season. At the dawn of its dreary birth, lay its mother in nothingness with a smirk. Infuriated, unresponsive to repentance, hoping for heavenly readmittance. Forever proud, though in a hill of dung, she was cast down like lightning with her mutinous wands. So pacing back and forth, in the last hour of pregnancy, she slipped on the slimy ridge of hideous Fort malignancy, gushing forth that black morn. From the evil one came a babe more cunning and subtle than any beast of the field, with a mission straight from hell, spurning all that is good and righteous, pure, forsooth, quickly prepped in the basest evil. It was then loosed. He flew away to kill, steal, and destroy. He landed in St. Paradise, full of guile, chicanery, and vice. Landing in a field of purple passion, saw for the first time woman of Adam. Discerning naivete he began, with flattery never since matched by mortal man. The end. My next poem is Unforgiveness. You are grappling with a musty enemy that presses a nerve in your neck when he desires. It happened long ago, and you strain to form a picture of the mishap. But it comes clearly only after much time is wasted on preponderance. She urges you, forgiveness that is, to move on. Move on, live long, and seek peace. But you cannot. You search and wonder why. You want to make him feel what you felt when he disrespected you. You want to make him ashamed, uncover every transgression and evil thought that was committed against you, the innocent. But no one cares. It has been too long, too unexplained. No one wants to revisit it. No one wants to hear. Now you are the only one miserable. You are the only one that has a throbbing wound. You have forged a partnership with the enemy. You with him have dishonored you. Let go. Release. Breathe deeply. Allow her, forgiveness that is, to embrace you in her tenderness. She knows how to make you forget. Since the beginning of time, she has warmed the coldest souls. Hold her tight. Interrupt her flight. She has time to spend with you. The perpetrator has old lines on his forehead. You are still hot with anger. You are red and he is blue. He is cold because the years have gently blown away his memories. The enemy stumbles. His paces are unsure. He barely recognizes you. She nudges you. It's not worth it. Forgiveness counsels. But you want to take his breath. Some days you imagine his death. Your health is not good. You need attention. Conflicts resolved. Somehow you manage to make it through life. But you did not live. You did not live. You missed the essence because you could not forgive. You miss your acceptance because you could not forgive. The end. My next poem is Dark, Dark Child. Dark, dark child. Dark, dark child. I can see your pain as you walk in a place of constant rain. Down before you're up, before you even realize what it all means. Discombobulated often when it comes to hopes and dreams. People drawing lines where God gave no jurisdiction. I'm going to make you smile. Dark, dark child. I've made up my mind. I won't turn my head and imagine hurtful things were never said. Come to me and let me hold you tight. I know you've had many a lonely night, pondering over the savage babblings that lit their tongues, defunct were their hearts and consciences numb when they coined racial slurs as never heard. Dark, dark child, I heard your footsteps when you ran home to mama, broken and shattered with indescribable trauma. She pulled you close and put her lips on yours, tasting salty tears in a spirit forlorn. The scenario familiar, reminiscent of her childhood agony. Thought it would be better for you, she mumbled. Less animosity. Dark, dark child, she began. You must understand. You're a beautiful rarity from a distant land. Out of fear, you're being taunted, but that fear you must never own, because you can and will rise above it at another time unknown. An impregnable strength encompasses you. It's inherent, I want you to know. To shake from the synapses of your thought, the negativity dealt with a sometimes anonymous blow. Lift your head, dark, dark child. I see the sunlight coming near to touch you with its fiery rays and to purge your vision clear. Chosen to go far up above the mountains, majesty, to a land prepared not by man, but a deity. The end. Our final poem is called The Journey. The journey from life is not to death. No, 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 it's not what you thought. I had a dream of what eyes have never seen. The journey from life is to life. A paradox, a conundrum, a mystery, it seems, yet true and revealed to me. Yea, through the deep things of God, I heard music and saw dancing of a jubilant type. I saw a small peephole turn into a bright sinkhole as a woman slipped through. She was totally surprised and wanted to return to let her folks know. No, 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 it's not what you think. The journey from life to death, it's just life after life to those who are the children of light. The end. I hope you've enjoyed my sample poems from Passion Under the Purple Parasol. Poetry is, it's something that evokes your imagination, and it's rhythm, it's compact, and it's not like prose, it's much more compressed, and you will enjoy it. It's quick and it's interesting. Brings out the more imaginative side of you. Enjoy this. You can order it at Burrel Facebook, or you can order it at www.gailburrell.com. Let me know how you've enjoyed our book signing on today. I hope you've had a good time. I have truly enjoyed fellowshipping with you. God bless. Have a wonderful evening. Passion Under the Purple Parasol.